Hey, what's up everybody? It's Shamirio coming to you from my floor with my November favorites because it's December. Yes, so I'm coming to you with my favorites for the month of November. I was debating on whether or not I was going to do one of these. Really? You want to say hi? No? Okay, you want to be an asshole. It's my cat. I was debating on whether or not I wanted to do these because it's already the 10th of December, and by the time I get this up, it'll probably be the 11th or the 12th, and I kind of have this rule in my mind that if you're not gonna do favorites by like the 5th, 10th at the absolute latest, then you might as well wait till next month. But that's just a rule I made up in my head. So anyway, screw the rules, YOLO, whatever. Here are my favorites for the month of December. Nope, that's a lie. Here are my favorites for the month of November. I don't have a lot, but I'm working on it for next year. I'm debating oh, I thought it was something. I'm debating on whether or not I want to have a favorites for the month of December in the form of the whole year or just a regular old favorites altogether. So if any of you guys care, let me know what you would like to see for the month of December in terms of me and favorites. I mean, see in January for the month of December. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and dive right in. As I said, I don't have that much. My first item is a skincare item. It's the Avon Skin So Soft, Fresh and Smooth, Moisturizing Hair Removal Cream. I have never used a hair removal cream in my life, but I am thoroughly impressed by this one. I typically just shave. I've used this on my legs, on my arms, because I have hairy arms. Whatever. I've used this on my legs and on my arms, and I was impressed at not only how quickly and thoroughly it removed the hair, but for how long the hair stayed away. I'm trying to use this sparingly, so I won't have to hit up Avon too soon. But yeah, I definitely like this, and it doesn't smell. I mean, it does have that little hair removal cream smell, but they try to mask it a little bit with, it says plus meadow foam. I don't know what that means, but I think that maybe tries to help with the smell. So it doesn't smell as bad as I've smelled some hair removal creams in the past, which is probably why I've never used them, because I always thought they smelled terrible. Not terrible, terrible. But this one I can tolerate and I like, and it's effective, and I'm a fan. Next favorite is makeup. Duh. Morphe brushes I've been hearing so much about lately. So I decided to see what the hype was all about, and I bought one. This is the Morphe G5, and as you can see, it's been loved on. I use this brush to apply my powder foundation. So if there's ever a day where I have on minimal makeup, I will use this to powder on my foundation. And it's good at coverage, and just it has good coverage. And one of the main things I love about this brush is when I wash it, it doesn't take forever to dry. Like there's some days, some makeup brushes I have, when I wash them, it takes them hours, if not like a full day to dry. This one, I wring them out as well, so I'm sure that helps, but they dry really quickly. So I think for the price, for the coverage, and for how quickly they dry, I mean, winner chicken dinner. I don't know, but so yeah, this is the Morphe G5, and I use this to apply my powder foundation. Love it. Speaking of foundation, the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I'm in the shade 330 Toffee Caramel. For this stuff to be drugstore, baby. No, I really love this stuff, and I like poreless stuff because I have big pores up in this area, so this definitely helps with that. The coverage is good. The price is great. What more do you need from life? Oh, but to drop it. But no, seriously. I think I have combination skin. I have hot mess skin, but I guess in terms of technical terms, it's combination. So this says normal to oily, which I guess is me in terms of what's happening here. So this I love. They have another version. It's not matte and poreless. It's something else, but something that didn't interest me, so it doesn't matter. But if you're looking for a good, affordable drugstore foundation in terms of coverage, in terms of color, in terms of longevity, this is it. This is your bae. All right. Pores No More Pore Refining Primer by Dr. Brandt is everything to me. As I said, I have big pores. I have a few primers that I kind of pass around, but this one I found myself going back to more and more, but I'm starting to back away only because this is like a little sample size that I got from Sephora or somewhere with some order I had, and I want it to last because I think the normal size bottle of this is not cheap, so I'm trying to make this last. But the few times I've used it, I don't get oily up in here like I normally do. I don't have to blot like I normally do. It helps me it helps make my pores look like they're not there, and then that in addition to the foundation, it's a winning combination if you ask me. So this is by Dr. Brandt. I found it, it came via Sephora, and I'm sure they have a website too, but I love this primer. Also bae. Next to the last item, I got this because I heard Manny MUA talk about it. And I try not to fuck with Revlon. I try not to fuck with Revlon like that, but I had to. I just wanted to see if what he was saying about this product was true, so I went and bought it. But I'm by no means a huge Revlon, like, ooh, you know, whatever. So I got the Revlon Precision Lash Adhesive. This is white glue. Ooh. Got it on my jeans. Fantastic. This is white glue, but it dries clear as most lash glues do, and it's great at having your lashes stick. There have been some lash glues that I've used in the past, and you know how sometimes that inner corner can come up on you? I don't know if that's anything to do with me or the lash glue. Let's just say it's the lash glue's fault. So I've been using this the past few times I've been wearing lashes like I am today, and it has staying power. I don't want to like it, but I do like it. So this is the Revlon Precision Lash Adhesive, and it does a good job. It just does. Last but not least, we have a hair care item, which I'm not a really big hair care person because I just try to do what I can just to keep my hair from falling off. So obviously I guess I'm not doing that bad a job. Edges. You hear people talk about edges all the time. I was kind of slow, and for whatever reason I only applied edges to the front. I never really thought about the edges in the back, which is where this comes into play. It's the olive oil it's the olive oil edge control hair gel. It says superior hold and shine. Apply to edges and smooth. It's not, when you hear gel, I think like, you know, the loose kind of jello. I have to do that motion when I'm talking about what I'm talking about so you can understand what I'm saying. Like the loosey-goosey gel. It's not like that. This stuff is in there. Is today drop everything day? And it smells good. So I use this for my kitchen, which can sometimes get out of control. You know how Martin used to joke with Pam about the beady beads? This beats down the beady beads. So I just use this, get a little activity going, brush it up, or, you know, rub it up, and then I brush it up, and it keeps those edges under control. And then sometimes if I'm wearing my hair back in a ponytail, my little flyaways, I'll use the slightest amount on those so my hair will look really sleek and pulled back and put together, not disheveled like my ponytails often look. So this stuff I love, and like I said, it smells good too. Yep, that's fantastic. So yeah, I never really thought about the edges in the back. You need to show those some love too, because you could be wearing your hair in a ponytail and not know that you got your beady beads running loose and rampant. Get them things out of control, girl. I'm very goofy today. I don't know why. Okay, So that's pretty much my favorites for the month of November. Like I said, for December, let me know what you want to see. Do you want to see, because the way I was kind of sort of planning it in my mind was high end and low ends. Like my favorite primer of the year, high end, low end. My favorite foundation of the year, high end, low end. Although some of these may be, if you've watched any of my other favorites, they could be repeats, because if it was my favorite, then I'm gonna, mention it again. So if this video gets any kind of comments at all, I'll just kind of go with whoever says what the most. And so if I get a, of the year, favorites of the year request, I'll do that. And if I get, oh, just do for the month of December, we've seen enough of you, then I'll do that. So just let me know what you guys want to see. If you stuck around this long, congratulations. You are the best ever. Thank you so much for taking time to watch my video, and I will see you next time. Vlog will come up either before this video or after this video. We'll have to see how editing goes and uploading, blah, 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 work, life. So yeah, thanks for watching, and until my next video, I'll see you soon. Bye.